Right, good evening all. Welcome back yet again to another stream. We are on stream 199 today. Very, very close now actually to stream 200. Which is scary to think. That will be tomorrow. Actually I've just realised I can't see the chat. Lovely. Good, now I can. Lovely. That's what I needed. Just waiting to load back into the scenario that I've prepared this evening. Probably able to get away with upping the game volume a little bit. As you might be able to tell by the title, we are doing 37s tonight, and also you can probably tell by the thumbnail as well. But yes, I suppose I should start by saying thank you all for 250 subscribers, course of the way to 1,000. And as of current we're now on 251. There will be a special stream happening for that. That will be tomorrow, and that will be stream 200. I've intentionally done it so yeah, I can sort of do a 2-in-1, I suppose you could say. So yeah, that'll be tomorrow. Today we're just doing a normal stream 199. Once the scenario actually decides it wants to load in. But yeah, how are you all doing on this fine Thursday evening? Oh, and I might as well also mention videos. I have got quite a few queued now. I've got 6 now, I think. No. I've got 5. 2 more to edit. They'll be done tomorrow before the stream. So, even though there might not have been a video for 9 days, it's all been but sort of relaxed, I suppose you could say. I have been doing editing in the background. So yeah, those will all go out, well, considering I'm on holiday next week, what I'm likely going to do is queue the videos to go out probably next week when I'm on holiday. Just sort of bridge the gap, considering there won't be any streams either. So that's probably what will happen. As mentioned, there's 5 of them at the moment. Give me tomorrow and I'll have 6. And then, yeah. There is a lot of interesting stuff coming in these though. I will say that. Because these videos have things like 257 returning to service, which happened yesterday. Did it happen yesterday? It did happen yesterday. I'm thinking today's Friday. I really am. But no. It happened yesterday. So that will be released. And yeah, so in general, there is a lot to come to the channel next week. So sort of watch your space. Obviously not to mention tomorrow's stream 250. No. Wasn't gonna take too long till I made my first sort of mistake. Next stream, which is stream 200, will also be the 250 sub stream. So yeah. Can the game load any slower? It's not like I've even put too much into the scenario. I've literally put 2 37s and 8 Mark IIs. That's it. Oliver, good evening. How you doing? How are you doing indeed? Right, game, on board of this. I just want to load in. I just want to load into my scenario. Oh, this is fun, isn't it? POV, we're just waiting for the game to load in. How long are you betting this is going to take? How long do we reckon? We're still waiting. There we are. At long last. There we are. That's all I wanted. So yes, initially, for the whole stream actually, we're going to be under, or behind the controls of 43057, which is actually now in Colas. It's also lost the actual header code blinds, but still got the boxes. However, 099 has now lost these. So we've also got 8 Mark IIs at our disposal today, all in the lovely BR Blue Grey. We haven't got interlocks. Brilliant. However, we also have 37418, which will just be sitting at the back of our consist. This will be powering. However, I will turn those tail lights off. So yeah, what's going to happen is we're going to take this out up to Lower Junction, get into 418, reverse into Plymouth, then take the controls again of 057. Is all going to work? Oh great, have I managed to break something? Oh brilliant. I think I've actually managed to break the horn. Great, okay. Shiny remake. To be honest, Oliver, I haven't really thought about that now. Partially because I've been editing all week, so it's been a bit busy. Haven't really had much time to think about things. I'll have a think about that after this stream though, ahead of tomorrow. So yeah. Ben the Train, good evening, how you doing? thank you for subscribing. Now on 252 subs. The channel's been doing really well recently though. A lot better than it probably should be doing. But yeah, thank you everyone for the support recently on the channel. These last few weeks just been quite unbelievable. And someone's got an extremely loud exhaust outside. Brilliant. Right. We are at Newton. We have to take the free cam all the way down to Plymouth again. Yay. At least we'll be able to see what we have to contend with. However, .NES is just instantly going to kill the frame rate, and we're nearly quarter of an hour in. Thank you, Train Sim. I was waiting because I know there should be a lot of assets here. So I feel like if I load these now, I won't be loading them forever later. If the game will stop and attempt to load all these in. Which is rather annoying. Doesn't help when it just has lag stutters like this. This is because where you can barely see it over to the left of the screen is the South Devon Railway. There it is. And there are a lot of trees around there. As we're just about to find out. Welcome to .NES. The game is now completely frozen. I don't know if my whole PC is frozen now. My whole PC is glitching out. Why is Train Sim being like this tonight? Whoa. Okay. Let's get out of .NES quickly. Before it can find any other, like, 9 billion part trees to try load. How much is Train Sim actually using at the moment? Task Manager is now taking a business month to load. Wow. Nearly 5 gigabytes of memory. Wow. It's using 17% of my CPU. Wow. 5.5 gigabytes of memory. Six gigabytes of memory. Train Sim has now crashed. We saw that coming out. Who saw that Train Sim was going to crash? Well, there's bad thing number one that's happened this evening. And I'm really, really not surprised. So now we're waiting another 19 decades for Train Sim to boot back up again. This is absolutely riveting content. I swear if we're waiting till 8:30 for Train Sim to boot back up again, I am going to be fuming. Oh lovely, the game's not even started loading yet and we're using nearly 1.5 gigabytes of memory. Wow. you're only using... Okay. Half gigabyte. No worries. That is not worrying me at all that it's already using the most amount of memory and we're not even in the loading screen yet. Well. Sorry about how the stream's taken a while to start, everyone. Train Sim's now started after about 5 minutes. It's now using about 20% of my CPU. And my wheel shaking. It's now comfortably using, but was comfortably using nearly 20%. Quarter. Fantastic. Let's see if we're actually going to get started this time. I'm just monitoring how much Train Sim's actually using, because I don't like how much it is using. Thing is, Train Sim's one of those games that you just cannot optimize. Like, you could have the best PC in the world, and Train Sim could still lag. That's the problem with it. I'm vaguely happy where Train Sim's set at the moment, in terms of performance. As I say that, the CPU starts to spike up. I don't like the look of that, but yeah. This is the amazing thing about games sometimes. We're now nearly 20 minutes into the stream. When is this actually going to work? Now using 2 gigabytes. I've just realised something. that memory is going up astronomically quickly. 71% memory used. Oh, I'm gonna get an OOM making out of memory. Ooh. Is it broken again? Okay, it hasn't broken. That's ideal. Loco Rails, good evening, how you doing? Good, everything's set up on the front. Just going to do one thing quickly and turn on the electric train supply in 4 and 8. Plus just get that set up. Now I've got to wait for the GSMR to fire up. Come on, GSMR. What's my starting signal? It's going to be a shunt signal, I know that. Papa 189. Badoon. Right, so we're actually going to be getting underway. Oh, that's why. That's why I can't take power, because I've not actually got air. Okay. Lovely. We're going to be waiting here a minute then. Suppose it gives me enough time to set my route, doesn't it? So we're in layer 8 at the moment. So I'm going to go out into the layer DGL, reverse into Plymouth, probably put it in platform 6. Seems good enough. Start from signal Papa 57, no, Papa 51, and likely drive to Exeter, considering how long it's actually taken us to actually get started, and now we're waiting for the air. Why have I just managed to activate my train length? Because that's meant to be a module here. Yet the module isn't there. I can still activate it. Makes sense. Thank you very much, Loco Rails. Yes, I'm actually going to be doing a special for that tomorrow, which is actually going to be Stream 200. It's quite coincidental that they sort of fell at nearly the same time. So it's a bit like, why not? We could do the 2 in 1. Makes sense at the end of the day. much longer are we waiting for air? We are still waiting for the air to charge. Absolutely riveting content, isn't this? Isn't this just? Still waiting for the air. There's nearly charge. Need to get up to 70 pounds per square inch, which is there. Then the brakes are technically released along the whole set, apart from the loco. That's what 37 on driving. Loco rails. This is 37057, and it's BR green. Before it was repainted into colas. We also have 418 on the back of the consist as well. Oh, sorry, so I haven't got front ploughs. Well, I think, yeah, 418 does. Oh, for God's sake, this wheel is so annoying. Right, air is finally charged. And we can finally pull away for Lara Junction. Four and H looks really out of place. So moving out to Lower Junction, then we'll swap into 418 and then drive into Plymouth. Wait, it's 10 mile per hour here? Oh no, anyway. So we're allowed to leave the depot. It's sometimes quite helpful. There we are. Now DG out. Yep. Because we're running so late, I'm not even going to bother with doing the radio. I love that horn. It's one of those ones that sounds so good. It's actually from the original Volume 1 as well. Right, our route is set. Let's set down into 5. Actually over into 6, so I will want to cross over here. Move it in, good, right. Motors are quite as on 418 because the motor factor is nothing, which simulates brand new traction motors. In fact, brand new bogies, which doesn't really look like it, but you know, in the day it was not long since 418's been sort of repainted, so yeah. That looks absolutely amazing. That locomotive guy, good evening, how you doing? Now going over the crossover and onto the down main. Right, that's sorted out. On a good bit of power now. Why are we at danger? That's better. Proper giving it some clag into Plymouth now. think he might be on holiday, Isaac. Could do tomorrow, Isaac. Yeah. I'm thinking tomorrow I may be doing, what do you call it? I was going to think what I did for the 150, which is have a whole bunch of my friends in the VC and sort of do like one of those large sort of guest things. I forget what I mean. I don't know, Isaac, to be fair. Yeah, I'm thinking about maybe doing multiple games tomorrow, if I'm honest. Think about doing just multiple games. Much like I think I did for my 150 substream, I think it was. That is a screenshot. Oh, that clag will look good, to be fair. Minecraft Manhunt, that sort of just died out recently though. And plus, I suck at Minecraft, so I would not be good for either role. We're now nearly 40 minutes in and we're only just about finishing the empty. Amazing. A little bit of break. Here are route indicator 6, or theatre box they call it. 6 in the theatre box indicates line 6, or in this case we're cleared into platform 6. And hello 057. It's actually quite rapidly descending into Plymouth now. I don't think it's every day that you'd see a run leave from 6. Tones always sounds so good on this. Let's hope we can fit in platform 6. I don't know if a 2+8's been tested here. So, yeah. Max, good evening, how you doing? Yeah, don't worry about it, Max. It's fine. Right. Not putting actual tail lights on because we've got the lamp. Hopefully this should mean my GSMR, yes, it's booted up faster. I'll get the brakes charging. So yeah, we're starting from 051, aren't we? There we are, registered. Gonna wait for the next set of whistles. We are now entirely set up. We're going to get some proper squealing motors here. There we are, changing all the factors. Two E-Type 3s on this are absolutely mental. Because at the moment we've got, I think I said 1,300, no, 3,500 horsepower I think between these. But to be honest, it was sort of an easy mistake to make. But yeah. Window is down. Who forgot to check their routing out of here? May or may not been with, or may or may not have been me. Sorry, passengers that have now had their tea spilled. So this is a movie we won't see every day. Just moving back because of a wrong routing. Yeah, we've now actually got the road correctly this time. Now it's going to be the speed run to not spill the passengers' tea. Actually, I should have kept power in. I've overloaded it. I just full on overloaded it. Whoops. Oh god, do not hit the red. There we are. I've got 2 of these. I don't need to go too mental. Oh yes, prime spot. Prime spot indeed. The sheer power of these is just incredible. That's where we're off to at the moment, Max. Because of technical issues initially, I reckon we're only really going to go as far as Exeter. Oh, I'm just going to set up a flyby past Lara. Actually, from the sun that we started. Which I believe was this one. No, yeah, it was. I can just about see it. But yeah, probably only going to go to Exeter because of the late start. Like, it literally took the better part of, what was it, something like 20 minutes initially. That's past Tavistock Junction. Done 60 for the curve. Actually just going to keep it in on, which is 10%. Going to hold it, and then as I go past the sign I'm going to put on a bit more. Just now slowly putting on power to accelerate out the corner. Just going to get a few screenshots here. Yeah, I suppose it has been Max. That wheel is shaking again. I might literally just unplug that wheel. Right, let's get a shot here. from the middle of the yard. It must be amazing working in this yard sometimes. And that must be the good thing of being a Network Rail employee. Stay on the yard. Imagine if it's on a tour day. Oh, it's with steam coming out of here, with the 80 board, and the Mapsy whacking the power open to then climb Hemerdon. Speaking of Hemerdon, we're now actually climbing up Hemerdon. Yeah, next stream, which I hope is going to be tomorrow, is going to be a big day. Stream 200 and the 250 sub special. Now that stream is going to be something special. Because it's probably going to be multiple games, like the 150. Because after all, it's a Friday. And it also so happens to be the summer holidays. So I think it also works out way, way better than I initially thought. Because I'm also going on holiday next week, so there won't be a stream next week. So this also means I'm doing 2 streams in one, and a longer stream, which then sort of means yeah, it sort of makes up for next week. And as I mentioned earlier on, there will be videos releasing. The first one's probably going to release tonight or tomorrow. And I've got 2 more to edit before Sunday. Lost about 20 mile per hour now at the bank. Still losing, just gone below 50. We are actually going to get a more Perth as well for the 60. So if I'm correct, Cluncastle actually stopped about here. Which, yeah. Look how close this is to the top of the bank. Which is right there. That is the top of the bank. So this is how far Clun had to be pushed on its attempt at a record-breaking run, but because it had to get the assistance, it failed the run because it wasn't the original consist, and it actually had assistance, which then stayed all the way to Bristol, and it just invalidated the run. But yeah, I think it was apparently one of the DA valves on the, I think rearmost Mark II, I think it was. And it collected a whole bunch of vegetation, leaving Plymouth. So that got caught in the valves. I think it slowly made the brakes sort of leak on. So, yeah. So we're going to begin to outlet, it's back to 30, so we're on a slight downhill. Just giving it a little bit of power. End of the day, we've got a full tank. It's a little bit of overspeed. The Banner Bridge. Actually, no, this one. This isn't it. It's the next one down. And this is actually when the sun starts setting. Which is good. But yeah, I think 37057 is the last split head code in mainline 37 now. It's obviously not the last, because you have 037 as well. That still exists with head code blinds. Pending overhaul eventually. I think the SDR are just trying to finish 50002 first before they move on to 37037, which, you know, is fair enough. You know, if you're trying to overhaul locos, you want to do them right. So, the best way to do that is just do them one at a time. So yeah, I'm really hoping the split head code is kept on that. Any day now. The 37's about to roll along. Any day now. Okay, I can actually hear the horn. There we go. Snaking across to what I like to call Banner Bridge. Because, yeah. This channel used to have a an MT banner, of which the screenshot was actually taken from this bridge. Which I actually think it featured 43290. Or was it 299? One of the two. Which I think's been rumoured recently to be ready for scrap. 290 and 299. I'm not saying anything's official yet, because I've only heard it from one person. So, if I get it from more sources, that will confirm whether it is or if it isn't. But, yeah. The two power cars that were subbing out the Flying Banana, Flying Banana power cars, aka 013, 062, 014, during their ET or ETCS fitment. I haven't run in ages. In fact, 290 was rumoured to get buffers as well. Yet, you know, That apparently just isn't happening now. Anyways, here we are, about to barrel through Ivy Bridge. Yeah, just clagging through. That's what happens when you have 3,500 horsepower at disposal. Both power in. Plus, this also means it doesn't snag on the coaches, because we're in a top and tail formation. The power is even distributed between front and back, which means everything just moves together. As if we're double heading, we would be snagging the coaches a lot. This section is just so screenshot worthy though. The whole of Exeter to Plymouth is. Especially with the AP clouds as well. Which I believe this is just the AP Sky and Weather V2. I don't think I've got the clouds on here. But yeah. That wheel is really gonna get on my nerves. Small uphill. That could be a good angle. That's one not considered before. Sun's gone down behind the hill now, so ain't exactly going to get any lit up shots of it. This could be another shot, to be fair. Oh, probably that was a bit of lag. There we are. We shouldn't be too far away from the Asia-Shimatsu crossover now. Should just be a little bit out of this corner, I think. Somewhere along there. I think. Yep. Just after Uniform Mike 230 it is. I'm just going to save here because I know what points do to me. I'm also going to save it a bit closer so I know if I need to slam on the anchors. Now, please do not try anything. Good old age. The last thing I need is a derailment as well. Interesting, he's using a bit of loco brake to brake there because the actual train brakes would be too strong. Right, gonna save a about now half a mile away from Uniform Mike 230. Just going to take it cautiously. Now, if Aish doesn't just murder me, if I go here, we should actually be able to get some track clutter, which would be nice to hear. I need to hear that again here. Was it here? No! No track clutter. Though, that probably would have been a screenshot. Oh, here definitely is. Look at this. Long sweeping curve. And just sort of barreling into view. It's giving me sort of Wary Lines vibes. Because the track's on a little bit of elevation. So something that's quite interesting that's happened. Somehow 802104 Coach A, which I think was last facing the western end, is without a pantograph on Coach A. Which, you know, alright I guess. Jokes around it were quite funny, to be fair. So I think we're about to go through Rattery Tunnel. Out of here, I think we're going to be heading straight down Rattery in towards Totnes. But yeah, I think tomorrow will be very similar to what do you call it? The 150 substream. I have an inkling that it will be like that. Oh, more important news I've just remembered. 89001's back today. Not under its own power, but it has left UKRL, which is UK Rail Leasing, I think, or is it UK Rail Limited? I don't know. The plant at Loughborough. Yeah, 89001 has finally left behind 3725. No. I was about to say 257. No, no. 37251. No. I'll get there in a minute. 37521. There we go. Let's slow it down for a second. So yeah. 89001 left Loughborough today behind 37521. Hallelujah, you've got it correct for once. I think taken to the main line for the first time in... I didn't want to think how many years. Well. Oh, okay. So it's not actually been too long. It returned service in 1996 before being withdrawn again in 2000. So it's only actually been out of service for 24 years. That isn't bad. So yeah, this chair is very, very creaky. That's fair enough, Max, to be fair. I definitely need to catch up on sleep after this stream. But yeah. I'll probably chat to you tomorrow, Max. Chat to you then. But yeah, I definitely need to catch up on sleep myself. It's actually kind of worrying how far behind I fell behind on sleep myself. Partly because I've been editing these now 5 videos that are now queued for proof watching. Because most nights I've just been editing, you know, putting my logo on there and literally just leaving it like that. Because I've just been so shattered some nights. But yeah, I just need to remind myself there's 2 more to go. This wheel is actually annoying me now. Oh well. So I'm just trying to render in all the trees of Totnes. But yeah. But yeah, what I can say is this round of videos, I'm sort of going to space them out through the week. For example, there's probably going to be one today, one tomorrow, one Saturday, one Sunday. In fact, I might actually try to get them all up by next Thursday. You are going to like these videos though, pretty sure of it. Because... do I give it away? I'll give a small hint. 257's in it, on its first run east of Plymouth. There's a good bit in this video. Let's just put it that way. I ain't going to spoil too much. Those clouds are proper lit up now. And there, I think, standing for main line. So with that, just had a few messages I'd sent. I completely forgot there's a Morpeth around here, isn't there? Aha. Now where's the magnet? It's like the game's instantly sort of done that question time thing. Is it even... It's probably not even from question time, is it? I'm probably just waffling. Then again, that wouldn't be the first time. I think it's just beyond the orange tubing. Game, please do not crash. Hallelujah. Come on, game. Come on, come on, come on. There's only about like 9 billion trees here. There we are. There's a magnet. It's very dodgy. But, you know, whatever works. Now accelerating up. Rattery. Nope. We've just come off Rattery. We're now going up Dainton. That's better. And once we're through Dainton Tunnel, we're going down the other side of Dainton. Before rolling up into Newton Abbot. Good old Newton. And what do you know? Still got a little bit of lag. Seems to be clearing up. Ooh. What is this lag? I'm really scared I'm going to get an OOM. Okay, out of memory, so I'm just going to do that. Oh. That wasn't a bad shout. Because TS is now using 3.5 gigabytes of memory. Yeah, that was not a bad shout. Very botched filming. Whoa. Feels like I'm just flying a drone above, sort of like I do with TV sometimes, so with adverts. Although, The one thing I'd be worried about here is power lines. Imagine you're just flying, flying, flying. You're like, oh my god, there's a power line. Let's just say that's something you don't want to hit with a drone. We're nearly reaching the summit of the bank. Just going to give it that final bit of assault on the throttle, and then we'll be coasting all the way down the bank. There we are. Pressing the good old repeater signal. But yeah, interestingly it considers that an actual signal. This shot is quite a cool one, to be fair. I do like it. So as we go over the grid, that resets uniform mic 218R, R standing for repeater. And that basically just means if the repeater is at cautionary, it just means your next actual signal is a danger. Whereas if you've got a proceed, it could mean you have a cautionary or a proceed as your actual mainline aspect. And in semaphores, they are really important. The repeaters. Yeah. However, we have now reached the top of the bank. Top of Dainton. And now we go down the other side. Down into Newton. I already know I'm going to be held, so yeah. I set the route the other side, but I'm going to allow myself to get checked down at Echo 9. So I've got Echo 7 on this side of the bank, then you've got Uniform Mike 215. That's actually really helpful. So that's already coming down the bank by the time I hit this Echo 7. That is really helpful. I'm just going to allow myself to get checked down. In fact, I'm going to break the block for Uniform Mike 215, then set my route, because that's more realistic then. In fact, no, I won't. This is where my master plan comes in. So I'm going to do what they sometimes do with tours, which is, say if you've been checked down for something, what will happen is, you'll get checked down Echo 7, you'll crawl through, so no, Echo 9, and then you'll crawl round expecting signal Echo 1-1, is it? That just shows you how many times I've been spotting. kind of trackside. Yeah, then you call around, and by the time you've called around, and this happens most of the time, signal echo 1-1 would already have been lit to proceed. Because you've just been crawling for about a solid, like, half mile. So, yeah. I would just brake so unnecessarily, because I already know what the signal's going to display. I thought far too far ahead. Says uniform Mike 215. Gonna just slow down for Echo 9. Then just open it all the way up through Newton. But you usually see something crawl, and in fact an example of which was today actually with Tampa, where Max, you'll be able to mention, you'll be able to recall this better than I would. I think it was it 1 Mike 41? Went straight across and headed straight through, which then meant, so 6 uniform 30, but it wasn't. 6 back 10. Now hang on, that's tomorrow, isn't it? My brain has stopped working successfully. Now hang on, it was 6 back 10 today, and then tomorrow is 6 4. Yeah, okay. My brain's now boots up. Now it's having a stroke. Yeah. So 6 back 10 today, 6 4 tomorrow. Okay, that makes sense. And the junction, indeed. Indeed it is, Max. Just gonna stay, check down Echo 9. And do the good old something's gone off painting. So I'm going to do it for absolutely no reason, to the point where I can see that entirely. Not actually a bad stop. Yeah, I thought so, Max. My mind just somehow decided to completely stop working on me. Sorry, what? Oh, that's why. So now I'm going to call to a single yellow. Which we're going to roll about 20 mile per hour for. So this is what happened with 6 Quebec 10 earlier, I think. No, it wasn't, because that had the road by the time I got to Echo 9 to Circle Yellow. So at this point you'd shut off. and you're literally coasting like this for the next 0.7 miles. And what I'm going to do is quickly... boom. Which now lights Echo 1-1 to proceed. Oh, station lights turned on. Way too bright though. And so, usually by the time... don't know what I was saying there. But usually by the time it's in view, the signal's already at either cautionary or usually proceed at this point. And so the driver would usually see that by about that gantry, and that's when the power would be opened up. That actually seems a bit quick. Probably more so be doing... yeah, probably about that. The driver would open up once they can see the signal, and they're gone. But yeah. Off we go. Off to past Hackney. Which is here, which... again, Max, you'll know better than me. Is Hackney currently housing a Tampa? I have absolutely no idea. Not today, alright. Don't think it'll be months max though. I'd imagine it would just be weeks. Probably not even weeks. Probably like a week at worst. Yeah, let's go back a bit. In Mark II DFs, they would be good. Actually, yeah, definitely. In TSW. Because after all, they are these Mark IIs that we're hauling at the moment. Mark II such as. Oh, that is just a screenshot waiting to happen. Yeah, we're now into the 90 limit, and yeah, we now get to see what these 37s are really made of. Let's stop speed indicator. Yeah, look. So 37057, max speed 90. Gonna get the full chat from this. Yeah, but I mean, you never know really, do you? Because at the end of the day, this is Network Rail really calling the shots. So, We all know Network Rail as well. I mean, look at 257. Well, that was mostly Colus's call, but still sort of Network Rail linked. You saw how late they had to call 257's recovery. So, anything's possible. When was that, Max? Because I don't recall a time where Hackney had 3. Why'd I put the brakes in? When I'm not even going 80. I mean, to be fair, I have to slow down for a 60 now anyway, so it wasn't too illogical. So I'm just going to use the loco brake to gradually bring it down. This train brake's probably a bit strong now. Start this year. Don't remember it, Max, to be fair. February or March? Yeah, I definitely don't remember, Max. I'm probably just being really thick. Ooh. I'm sort of a good screenshot. You can still kind of see the sunset. You could probably just hear my wheel again just then. But yeah, that light is dying fast. To the ballast regs. Yeah, 'cause I don't know why, we seem to really like our ballast regulators down here. I can't remember which one we had today, because I can't remember the tamper numbers at all. I want to say it was DR75407, but that's tomorrow, isn't it? We just do that. That should now mean Signal Echo 278 is a danger, as it's meant to be. Oh, it's gonna be a screenshot. And why? The AI have this bug again. It's walking on air. Please, someone's not about to be an AI that walks in front. Another ballast regulator. Oh, for God's sake, Max. We've had too many of those. Although we did have, what was it, 2 uniform 3-0 yesterday, which was a stone blur, I believe. But yeah, also Max, one thing you've forgotten to mention with the summer fleet is the weed killer, which was finished at the year now. Great. Got stuck on the high there. Apologies. If I do a tone and then it lags, it just loops the horn audio. So sorry to listen to about 10 to 20 seconds of excessive high on the 37. 208 miles. Fair enough. True, Max, yeah. And plus it mostly works by night. Was this like the first year it's actually run by day? Even so, it was only once. Which is actually another thing that's in this video. That's upcoming at some point. I can't remember what order any of these videos are in. All I know is they're edited and they're ready to go. Entering the first of 4 tunnels. Oh Max, yeah, it probably will be absolutely freezing. I'm probably still going to see every single run this year like I did last. For absolutely no reason other than it gives me something to do on a Sunday night. But, I mean, we know it's a DB RHTT. What locos? Don't know. A rockfall shelter of which you see absolutely nothing. I'm actually just gonna fly down to Dawlish. Getting sort of the mandatory-ish screenshot. I'd have to have a look myself, Max, to be fair. Although, what we can say is that loco will be getting absolutely filthy. Oh, there we are. Coming out of Parsons Tunnel, I'll say that is. Perfect. Let's actually get a shot further up the platform. I need to set the route this side as well. There's one easy fix to that. If the game would let me. Speaking of things you haven't seen in a while, when is the next LSL37? You know? And at this point, where's the next... Oh, where is a 20 down here? But yeah, we haven't had any LSL37s this year. We had West Coast ones, and that's been it. But, you know... Oh, I know, beauty you. That's almost certainly the LSL... Oh. Almost certainly the TSW37s do need remastering. Oh look, it's where I saw the West Coast ones on their return. But yeah, they definitely do need remastering. And, you know, AP sounds are quite good, to be fair. I think the sound is one of the things that really, really let the 37s down. And, you know, if AP sounds were used, that would sound amazing. Not to mention, we've only literally just got Dominoes, and that's it. Oh, and flat nose as well. But other than that, where are Wipeax? Where are split head code? Dominoes. Oh. Split head code Dominoes. Where is sensor head code? You know? Where are they? And, you know, all the other variants. You know, we've literally only got this variant in TSW. Well, and as I said, the flat nose. But, you know, Dominoes is the most common one we've got. The ROG 37's based on the 37-7s, which are Dominoes. Okay, 37800, 884. You have the West Coast, West Cornwall local, I mean. They've also got the Domino. Yes, Senate Heco Domino. But yeah. They are Max. The horns aren't the best, engine sounds aren't the best. But also, the one thing that just lets everything down is the lack of variance as well. Because the sounds, okay, they really, really need to be good for the immersion, so does the clag. But also the amount of variance. But I feel like that needs to be increased. Instead of one variant of flush front and 2 split head codes. No. Oh my god. I really, really need sleep before tomorrow. Yeah, definitely, Max. Definitely agree with that. But the problem is, the only way to make the locos good, to then also, you know, make them good enough for Creators Club, is literally to do it with mods. It's literally the only possible way. Which, that should not be the case, because then that knocks on console users. Because then console users can't use things, you know? Things like that. Not just buggers, everything. good. Apparently there was some 458s, the 4584s, that apparently I think somehow managed to start smoking earlier. That ain't worrying, you know. Oh god, is my footage from here even released yet? Yeah, fair enough, Max. I definitely need sleep before tomorrow. Because I can't do stream 200 like this. But yeah. Cockwood Harbour, that is. Absolutely amazing spot. Reasonably close to Starcross as well. And yeah. Oh, and honourable mention Starcross itself. This place excels at spotting. Partly because you've got 75 mile per hour, whistleboards either side. Drivers usually willing to give tones to you. And yeah, look at that. It's brilliant. Bit of a Doppler there. Yeah, it would be, Max. Devon would literally be the perfect route. However, I swear people have now teased that JT might be doing Morecambe. Which, if that's the case, there are problems. Would start singing, but I really do not fancy being copyrighted tonight. Also, Max, not to mention, you'd also be able to see it from about Torquay all the way through Paynton as well. And say if they also so happen to do the PDSR, you'd also see it all the way to Kingswear. Oh, that'd be so good for shots as well, though, wouldn't it? Because you've got the River Dart as well. But yeah, I suppose we're waiting for Monday. Yeah, 201. 201 miles from London. 200 mark is there. So it just, you know, gradually getting closer to London. One stream we will actually drive all the way to London. A little bit of lag. There's a 200 mile post. Aha. And this would be something to get a screenshot with. Well, Max, I reckon it would just be, you know, reusing the 142. Wouldn't really be much point adding a Pendolino or the Voyagers in. You'd probably get a 144 as well. 156 as you'd get another excuse to reuse the 150-2s. Make a couple of mods and also make a 150-1. You know. Not to mention, we might get FNAs, because I think Morecambe also goes down to whatchamacallit? We'd get, well, the 37s would be reused, 20s would be reused, but we might get FNAs, because I swear Heysham is near enough Morecambe, which means you can do runs to and from Heysham Nuclear Power Station, I think. I'll have to have a look into that. But basically it's the Cumbrian coast. Grid's probably max, yeah, but 47's reused. It's not a lot of potential for expansion. So in today, you are just reusing a whole bunch of stuff that's already in the game. Oh look, 142. Oh look, 150. Oh look, 47s. Oh look, 37s. Oh look, Mark 2s, Mark 1s. You're reusing a lot of stuff. Not saying that you wouldn't get that in Devon. By all means, you would still retain a lot of stuff. But what would you also get? You could get upgraded Westerns, Cromptons, but Valenta HSTs. Could potentially get those. Not to mention 50s. Hopefully rework 37. There's a lot that could be done. You know. Grids could still come to the game for down here. There's a lot of potential with Devon. Not to mention, can maybe get 35s. 25s probably not. 42s. The good old warships. You know, maybe some peaks as well. There is a lot that Devon could bring to the game. And hell, you could probably still put FNAs in there as well. And we're down to 75. Yay. Anyways. Flying through Marsh Button. And the energy recovery site. / whole industrial estate. But yeah, the only downside is we wouldn't get Voyagers. Nor we would get the Pentalinos. But luckily we'd be getting them with West Coast anyway. But yeah, we'd be at least 20 years too early for Bombardier and Alstom stuff. Voyagers by Bombardier, and then the Pendos by Alstom. aka a company that's actually combined. Well, Bombardier got bought out by Alstom and stuff happened. But yeah, arriving where we're going to finish a tour this evening, which that actually wasn't a bad estimate. I was going to finish at 10 anyway and then start getting the videos on the upload. Actually, where we pathed into, because I'd really be hoping we're in 6. And we're actually routed in 6. Lovely. That should not be showing proceed, that should be showing a double yellow. Probably flashing as well, to be fair. Yeah, you would not be going this fast through, what do you call it, St Thomas, if you're going into 6, which we are. Why is that lit to proceed? That should now be at single yellow, should echo 3-5, because we literally aren't let out of Exeter. Hallelujah, there's our aspect. Danger. Because with this, I'd be assuming that I'm cleared straight out. Plus, I think we'd be checked down to a single yellow anyway for going into 6, even if we were cleared out, which we wouldn't be. We're going to arrive into Exeter for just a little bit before 10, which works out really, really well. Because that means we've got a little bit of time to do an outro. And yeah. Whoops. I need to be down for 20 by that set of points. I've got it. I've got it. But yeah, we do have routes still to be announced, Max. So, yeah. I'll be hoping one of them is Morecambe. That's only 9:15 in game. Horn use would definitely have been banned by now. But, you know, we're on a chatter. What's the worst that can happen? In fact, no, horns wouldn't have been banned by 9. They probably would have been banned by 11 o'clock. Exit appears to be with the lights still on, guiding us in. What I'm actually going to do is, I'm not going to deregister here. I'm just going to keep it in neutral. Put the brakes into shutdown, because we could continue this. Am I actually clear here? Hey, I am indeed. Yeah, what I will do is place the brake into full service and place it into shutdown. Yeah, I'm not going to put into off on the reverser, nor lock the key. Yeah. I'd say we're fully stabled. And we'll get off the loco. Only temporarily. Please tell me I'm not lit to... There we are. That's better. But yeah. Arrival here at Exeter. With 6 minutes to spare until 10 o'clock. So we'll just put up that screen. So yeah. Fun stream today despite the technical issues. However, we're instantly going to have a look towards stream 200, next stream, because that will take a little bit of time to explain. So next stream, I am hoping to follow the sort of thing we did with the 150 substream, which was just get out the whole evening with a whole bunch of games, and just in general have as much fun as possible. I'll just see what I did for the 150 stream. I made a post about that, didn't I? Yes, I did. Which was the one I did a whole bunch of... Oh yeah, that was just stream 100. Oh. So we'll follow the thing of stream 100 then. Which, in that stream we did ETS, F123, Roblox and TSC. I feel like we're going to do something along the lines of that. We're probably going to do a bit of Euro Truck. Maybe that Siny convoy that Oliver mentioned. Yeah, potentially do that. For a little bit. Then we'll probably move into Train Sim Classic. Either continue that run or do a complete different run. I'll have to think about that. F123 will probably do a round or two of career mode because, yeah, that'd be quite fun to do. Roblox. SCR 2.0. I really don't know, Max. V2.0 is... I don't know what to think about it, to be fair. So, at the moment I'm going to say no to that. But potentially. It might do a bit of GCR, to be fair, because that is always quite fun. Maybe a bit of BR as well. We'll think of things to do. Mentioned by Isaac. I don't know if that was in the stream chat, wasn't it? Yeah, maybe Minecraft as well. It'll probably be on Hypixel, because that's always good fun. So yeah, there are a lot of things we could do tomorrow. I'll have a think around sort of what we could do just over the evening, and while I'm doing some uploading. And while we're on the topic of uploads as well, the first one of those should go live tomorrow morning. All going well. And then yeah, you're probably going to get videos every day, every 2 days, going on with that. Because I have got a lot queued to go. So yeah, just expect that. But yeah. No, I'll think about what to do tomorrow. I imagine we will do that Cine convoy, because that's good fun. That could be good fun, actually. The only thing I'm worried about is pro mods. You know, getting all the mods on, all of that. That is going to be the only hassle. So we'll sort all of that out. We'll sort all of that out tomorrow. But yeah, I'll probably, because I will be sorting things out tomorrow anyway, everything should be ready tomorrow. And once I know, which will probably be sometime in the morning, I will post a community post about it. So watch your space, because I will most likely be informing everyone of what will be going on. So yeah. On with the outro. There is a link to Discord, description down below if anyone wishes to join. Please note, need to be 13 or above to join as per Discord terms of service. Feel free to like and subscribe as well. Feel free to like to tell me that you like what we do here, and subscribe so you never miss another stream or video. And to also help this channel towards its goal of 300 subscribers by the end of the year, of which we are currently on 252. We are making very good progress. That's all I will say. In fact, while I'm on the idea of that, wow, 86 subs to start the year. We're 8 months in. I reckon it's possible. I reckon it's possible. So yeah. I don't think there's much already said from me, everyone. So on that note, thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you all in the next stream or video, which there should be one of each tomorrow. But yeah, take care. Hope to see you there. Bye for now.